up, y'all? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash. You can tell I got a little bit of sun today. I was out in the field working. Did a massive lighting install today. I got a call for some lighting, and the lady's like, I want to light these 2 trees up. Blah blah. Go through some other stuff, asking her questions and things, and what color do you want? Oh, I have the lights. Okay, well, that's a red flag. Not necessarily a red flag, but at least something we need to address. Speaking of red flag, I definitely got torched today. But they're like, oh, well, I only need it for 1 day. Well, so one, depending on timing, the nice thing about that is that if you're using your own lights, you've got labor to install, labor to remove, and that's it. But it doesn't change the price that much because your costs are still the same. Obviously, you get to reuse the light, so you don't really have the material cost, which is super helpful on that. But on something like that, so it's for a wedding. That's the whole. It's only for 1 day. Well, listen, we're gonna install it a week before. You can look at it and whatnot. But it's good to go ahead and throw numbers out. She's like, I don't even know what are we talking. She's an 80-foot tree. Listen, that thing, we would have needed at least an 80-foot to 120-foot lift to get to it. So you're talking several $1,000s to rent a lift for it. Let her know. Listen, from what she was initially describing, things were like, you're $4,000 to $10,000. So we see the picture and looked at it. I was like, honestly, man, that's just the actual labor, lights and everything, not including the lift, is $4,000 to $7,000. So we'll give her a price for the smaller of the 2 trees that she's interested in having lit up. And we love doing wedding lighting because, again, it's a separate opportunity to be able to use your Christmas lights. Another opportunity, so you can use the same lights that somebody else has already paid for, get them up there, and be able to get multiple uses and multiple, revenues out of them in one season. So that's the big benefit for it. It's also on something like this, like she's a further away client. I told her, where you're at, it's $1,250 minimum. So all these things kind of go into play. People a lot of times will just say, oh, you want us to use your lights? Oh, bye, you're not my customer. No, it's time to take a pause and educate them. And actually, ma'am, if we're gonna come up there, we want to use our materials, install them, make them look good. We'll take them down, that's fine. And then, that way you get less cost. And we right now we're charging $35 a strand for minis. If we charge $15 or $18 a strand, because it's gonna go straight up, straight down, and then we're gonna be able, it's like right around Halloween. So in something like that, we can go ahead and still make pretty good money, get that, and then be able to use those same strands at $35 a strand. So now during the season, we've made, $53, $60 or whatever off of each strand. Granted, you got double the labor, double all that other stuff, but it's extra money that you've made. So just other things to think about when you're doing that. And again, I gotta put some aloe on my face. I got torched today, but super excited. We did 3,000 feet of roof line installed today. You do the numbers. That's some good money. See ya.